I think they are logging in.
In 2 minutes.
Let me know, Bhuti, when can we start? All right.
I guess yes, we are good to go now.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's start.
Sure, sir. Would you like to go first?
Yeah, no problem.
Great.
Should I?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. The representative from CSR Box, IBM, who have taken this initiative, especially Anubhuti is here. I don't know who else is here. Chandan is here. Rohit from CSR Box is here. So I heartily welcome, along with the students of Indian Academy Group of Institution. It's my pleasure today to initiate this, and we are very happy for the sincere efforts by Ms. Anubhuti from CSR Box side, who has taken the initiative to launch this program. Students, that digital fluency has become a major concept in technology enhancement, learning and research. A digitally fluent educator can use the technology at its highest cognitive levels. Digital literacy is not just understanding how tool works, but also why it is useful in the real world and where to use it. So hence the educators in the higher education sectors today use this technology enhanced learning to use technology to achieve the learning outcomes more effectively. You already have learning outcomes for each and every subject that you are studying, but this kind of a platform where you will be exposed to various technology certification courses definitely will help you to achieve your learning outcome more effectively and to enhance student learning experience. This itself is a student learning experience. We are so thankful for CSR Box for their initiative and choosing Indian Academy to partner with us, and we have a memorandum of understanding with them. So I guess students should take the benefit of it and do a lot of certification, participate actively is what is required from your side. And it is towards contributing towards blended learning mode, which we are aiming at, to allow students to lead their learning, to measure their interest, to identify what they are interested in, which course they are interested in, and towards the enhanced learning opportunity. And data analytic tools allows you to measure the student engagement. So thanks for again and again. I am thanking the CSR Box for their initiative and considering to partner with us. And I hope students will get maximum benefit and actively participate. It's not that you come for this orientation program and then you forget about this. You need to actively participate in the coming camp they are organizing, and I have already released an email. It comes to your class teachers, and I hope they would have discussed with you by now. And you actively participate, register for various courses, get clarified all your doubts in the next 1 hour session. I am sure that the orientation program gives you all the insights as to how we are going to take this forward. And definitely, I hope students will take maximum benefit out of it. And we expect a lot of support from Anubhuti and team in launching this program and partnering with us. With that, I wish a grand success for this CSR initiative by CSR Box from IBM. So thank you so much. And let me bless this wonderful event on orientation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Surya sir, for such a charged up, introduction. So, hello everyone. My name is Anubhuti. I am working as project associate with IBM SkillsBuild program at CSR Box. So, before starting the session, on the behalf of IBM SkillsBuild team, CSR Box, we welcome you all to the first ever orientation session for the IBM SkillsBuild program with Indian Academy Degree College. So before starting the session, I just want to understand, like, do you guys know what IBM is and what IBM has invented? If anybody can, just put it in the chat box. You can unmute yourself and tell what IBM is and what IBM has invented, if you know.
IBM is International Business Machines.
Yeah.
The full form I know.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
It
Santosh,
manufactures computers.
All right. Great. So thank you students for your response. I really appreciate your initiative. So I know you all must have know and must have used ATM machines and floppy disk in your childhood times. Yes, they are the forerunner towards inventing the ATM machines and floppy disk, and they have also contributed towards one of their equipments in the moon mission. So IBM is a 120 years tech giant IT based company, which is based in New York, America. And you all must be knowing that the current CEO of IBM is Mr. Arvind Krishna, who is an Indian. And somewhere around 2 years ago, IBM did a research, and that research was in terms of understanding the employment trends in India. So they came to a conclusion that why the youth in India, and specifically majorly the white collar jobs, people are not able to get the required jobs. The findings of their research came up that there is prevalent skill gap among the youth as well as the other groups of people of India. In order to bridge that gap, IBM launched its SkillsBuild initiative, that is called IBM SkillsBuild program, for students as well as for the teachers. So right now you guys come under the gamut of 18 plus year students, and therefore you all are enrolled as per IBM SkillsBuild for job seekers initiative. So in this part of the presentation, Rohit, who is the speaker for the session, will be telling you how you can leverage the IBM SkillsBuild program and how this program is helpful for you to developing 21st century essential professional technical skills, which are very much required in today's job market. Be it you want to sit for your placement, grab a job in any corporate or non-corporate sector, or you want to become an entrepreneur, all the skills that you are going to learn through IBM SkillsBuild program, it's really, really going to help you in all the facets of your life. So students, without wasting any time, I would request you to kindly be disciplined and listen to what Mr. Rohit is going to teach you in next half an hour session. So we'll keep the session very short and crisp. We will not take a lot of your time, and we'll do a follow-up questions also if you have after the session. So Rohit, you please take over, and I wish you a very great learning in this particular session now.
Thank you so much, Anubhuti, for this warm introduction. So I hope my voice is clear and audible to all of you. Is it, Anubhuti?
Yes, Rohit, it's
All
perfectly
right,
clear.
great. So yes, like Anubhuti has already given you the brief that what exactly IBM is doing in the current scenarios, and you are now, I think, quite acquainted that how giant and huge the IBM organization is. So today in this session, I will be explaining you about that what is the partnership we have with your organization, and under this partnership, what all benefits we provide to all of you. All right. So on this note, I'm going to share my screen to explain you what all we have to offer you through this partnership. So I hope my screen is visible.
Absolutely.
So Anubhuti, is it moving or is it still the
Uh,
first slide?
it's the first slide.
Still the first slide. All right. I think it will move now. It's moving now.
Yes, it is.
All right, great. So, students, now you are aware that IBM is a great organization, and if something that is coming to you with the brand call from the brand called IBM, then of course it will have a great global credibility. So, under this credibility and under this great reputation which IBM holds, IBM comes up with a learning platform called IBM SkillsBuild. So we have IBM has a partnership with Indian Academy College, and under this partnership, IBM offers skill development and employment benefits to the beneficiaries. So every one of you will be receiving all multiple skill development benefits and multiple uh, employment opportunities and internship opportunities from us. Uh, and there will be a process which I will be explaining in this PPT in the later half. So now let's talk about the skill development vertical. So you all must have seen Udemy, Byju's, or Red Hat. Like you must have heard about all these names, right? These are digital learning platforms. Similarly, IBM has also come up with a digital learning platform titled IBM Skills Build. Now, what's the difference between IBM Skills Build and the remaining learning platforms? The major difference is it is completely free of cost. That whatever I'm discussing in this session is completely free of cost, and these benefits are with you for the lifetime. It's not that if you graduate from your institution, these benefits are not with you. These benefit will remain with you in spite of you become an alumni of an institution. Plus, the platform also has 7,500 courses to offer. It's a huge pool of courses which are open for you, and you can explore different career options. So I'll explain you a couple of benefits that comes with the partnership. Like the first benefit, which I've already told you, the most important benefit, that it is free of cost. The entire learning journey will be open to you for free without any financial involvements. And another benefit I've told you, that it has lifetime access, that you will be able to leverage this platform for your lifetime even if you are the alumni of an institution. And the third important benefit is that you have access to 7,500 learning activity, and 7,500 plus learning activity means that there are so many courses available on the platform that you can easily identify the relevant courses for yourself. All right, now let's talk about another few features of the platform that we have to offer. So the first benefit is explore possible new careers. So you all must be studying from Indian Academy College, right? There is still a student urge to explore more, to try out different learning activities. For example, I want to try out learning activity in digital marketing domain, or sustainability domain, or climate change domain. So this platform provides an opportunity to explore different career paths for yourself, and of course to make conscious career choices. So that is a great opportunity. You can either sharpen or improve your existing skills, or even you can try out and learn new skill sets through this platform. Another benefits we have is receive learning recommendations. You all are using YouTube, right? You all must have seen that YouTube recommends you learning activities. It is completely done based on the artificial intelligence algorithm. YouTube identifies your interest in songs, and on the basis of that, YouTube recommends you certain list of songs which might align to your interest. The similar artificial intelligence algorithm is used in this platform as well. The platform asks you your area of interest and recommends you learning activities based on your area of interest. So every one of you will be having a very personalized experience onto this platform. Now you have 7,500 learning activities to offer. Now the platform has narrowed it down to 20, 30 learning activities. Now you can easily choose the learning that is right for you, and you can practice your new skills. So these are the few broad four benefits. Another few benefit, another the most important benefit is earn digital certificates and badges from the platform. So if you are graduating from Indian Academy College, you all will be receiving a degree, right? That degree is a tangible proof that will showcase your graduation, that will demonstrate that you have successfully completed your graduation from your institution. Similarly, if you complete any learning activity from the platform, you will be receiving these certificates and badges that will demonstrate your accomplishment, that will demonstrate that you're competent in this domain, that will demonstrate that you know these concepts. And these are the tangible proofs that can be attached to your CVs, that can be attached to your LinkedIn profiles, that can be carried along while you're going for the next interview. So yes, these, and the brand like IBM is issuing these certificates and badges, then it means that it will have a global credibility and will going to add immense value to your CV and the resumes. So the last most important point is that we understand everyone might not have access to the desktops, tablets or laptops. So this entire platform can be used through your mobile devices also. You just need to log in on your mobile devices and you are good to go. So I will be showcasing you that how this entire platform can be used through your mobile screens, how to navigate your way through the platform and everything. All right. So till now, I hope I have, are you clear till now? If you have any queries, feel free to put your queries in the chat box or unmute yourself. I'll be happy to answer them.
Divya has raised her hand. Divya, would you like to put your query in the chat box? Or you want to just unmute yourself and discuss?
Divya,
Alright.
you have any query?
Okay, it's clear for her. You can go ahead, Rohit.
All
In a
right.
chair.
Yeah,
Message करी.
you have any query? All right. So student, like I've told you that the platform has 7,500 courses to offer. So all these 7,500 courses are basically divided into three broad category of courses. So the three broad category courses we have are, first is the essential skills. Essential skills are basically the subject oriented knowledge. For example, I want to learn about artificial intelligence. I want to learn about digital marketing. I want to learn about business fundamentals. I want to learn about website designing. Anything I want to learn about any domain comes under the category of essential skills. The second category of courses we have is the professional skills. Under these category of courses, the platform makes you professionally proficient. Like Anubhuti has told you in the beginning of this presentation, that the IBM did a research that student lacks in the professional skills. Students have a major skill gap prevalent. So to bridge that skill gap, we have a set of professional skills that will make you professionally proficient, and that will make you learn the set of skills that are actually corporates required. So how to improve your interpersonal skills, how to reach out to your, how to improve your interpersonal skills, how to improve your communication skills, how to do the virtual teaming, how to work in a team. So all these skills are very much required in 21st century, and you can learn them through this professional skills category. The third most important category the platform has to offer is the job readiness skills. We understand that after you graduate from your institution, you must be seeking a good job. And even while you are studying, you might be looking for some internship opportunities as well. These are the job readiness skills that will make you job ready, that will help you get your desired job. So these set of skills may make you learn about how to write the cover letter, how to build a LinkedIn profile, how to reach out to the employers, how to build your CVs, or how to work from home, or how to conduct these Google Meet, WebEx, Cisco Meets, or Microsoft Meets, or Zoom Meets. So all these three set of courses are very much relevant for you. The essential skill courses might vary from each one. If you like, I'm interested in some other courses, or some person will be interested in some other courses, but professional and job readiness skills will be common for all. And these skills can be learned by any one of you, even if you're coming from a commerce background, technical background, non-technical background, humanities background, or pharmaceutical background, or any of those. So these are just the three category of courses. So now I've just give you the content snapshot that in each of the category, what all courses we have with us. In essential skills, we have agile methodology, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, data analytics, digital marketing, business fundamentals, and so on. In professional skills, we have collaboration skills, communication skills, critical thinking, interpersonal skills, problem solving, and virtual teaming. In job readiness, we have developing your LinkedIn profile, interviewing, resume writing, searching for jobs in difficult times, succeeding in a new job, and working from home. So these are just the few example of courses that we have, but in each of the category, we have thousands of courses to offer. So like this platform is not like first time being used by you, or it has just come into the to the Indian institutions. No, this platform so this platform has also been used by 90 different countries across various learners. So all these learners interact with each other on a platform called SkillsBuild community. So IBM has come up with the idea of SkillsBuild community, where all these SkillsBuild learners can connect with each other, can network with each other, and of course can get their queries resolved. It is very much similar to Facebook. You all use Facebook, right? So on Facebook, what you do, you share your life experiences, you share your personal experiences. Similarly, on this platform, we share our learning experiences, we share our achievements, we look for job opportunities through this platform. So this is very similar to Facebook, and it's a great opportunity to network with the global audience, to network with the academic institutions from across 90 countries. And of course, if there is some skills build update or new course coming up onto the platform, you can get the update from here. And also, for example, I'm doing a course in digital marketing and I'm having a query, so I can post my query in this status section, and some random learner will respond to my query. So it will be a great networking opportunity. And IBM employees are also using this platform. Various mentors all over the globe are using this platform. So yes, you can get the various mentoring opportunities also through this SkillsBuild community. So this is a great feature on the platform to help you broaden your professional network, and I wish that you use and like extract the most out of it. So like sir was telling you in the start that we organize national level events, like various institutions all over India participate in these events, and the events are a great learning exposure for all of you. So we conduct innovation camps, competitions, quizzes, hackathons, webinar series, campus ambassador programs, and many more. So currently, in next 10 days, we will be doing and starting an innovation camp on entrepreneurship. And we invite all of you to participate in that innovation camp. These innovation camps and all these other pan-India activities provides a great learning exposure to help you network with the industry professionals. And of course, you will be working on a live project, and you will be mentored by the external speakers, by external mentors, and it will be a great opportunity. And of course, the participants will be receiving placements and internship support from our end. So if any of this opportunity comes to you about these national level events, then do participate, because these are the great learning opportunities we have for all of you, and we will be trying to come up with more opportunities for all of you, so that you can continue participating and continue growing your skill sets. So the entire partnership we have with your institution is basically stands on the three broad verticals. The three major pillars we have is the first pillar, to make you learn different skill set, make you learn different courses, to make you grow, to grow your knowledge spectrum. And the third aspect, the third pillar of this partnership is to help you get the job of your dream. So this is what we are aspiring for, and we wish that we continue serving this purpose through this fruitful partnership we have with your institution. So now talk about what are the certificates, what are the badges, what is the difference between certificates and badges, and how these certificates and badges can be a good demonstration of your achievement. So every time I do any learning activity onto the platform, I receive IBM certificates and IBM badges. These certificates and badges will demonstrate that I am competent in this domain. If I've completed a course in digital marketing, the certificate and badge will tell that yes, this student, this Rohit Rajput is competent in digital marketing domain. If I complete a course on cybersecurity, these certificates and badges will demonstrate, these are the proof that yes, I know the concepts of cybersecurity fundamentals. Now the question arises, what is a difference between certificates and badges? So before I answer this question, I want to show you how a badge looks like. So this is a green circle, right? This is a green badge that can be earned, and you can attach these certificates and badges to your LinkedIn profile. You can take a printout of it and carry it along while you're going for your next interview. And of course, you can attach it in your CV, or you can also send it as an attachment to your employers also. So now the question arises, what is the difference between certificates and badges? So for example, I want to do a foundational level course on artificial intelligence. The duration of this course is 11.5 hours. So the entire course is divided into small modules. So if I complete all the 5 modules, then I will be receiving the IBM badge. And for each of the module, I will be receiving the IBM certificate. All right. So that's how the learning activities are divided in this platform. So if I complete the entire book, you can perceive it in a way that if I complete all the entire book, then I will receive a badge, and for each chapter of that book, I will be receiving a certificate. Similarly, I'll take another example of digital marketing. The duration of this learning activity is 4.5 hours. And if I complete, and this entire learning activity is divided into small 10 modules. If I complete all the 10 modules, I will be receiving the badge. And for each of the module, I will be receiving the certificate. And look how easy it is for you to do the courses on this platform. Just 15 minutes activity, 23 minutes, 18 minutes, 22 minutes, 10 minutes. Like by just devoting 5 minutes of your time, 10 minutes of your time, you can get the certificates and badges. And these certificates and badges are going to add a great value to your CVs also. Plus, just a second, I have an urgent call to attend. Just a second, students.
So students, I'm assuming that everything must be clear. And if you have any query, meanwhile Rohit is attending this another call. So if you have any query, just post your queries in the chat box. I'll answer them.
So here I would like to tell you one more thing, that this is the ideal time. Like this 18 minutes activity is not mandatory, needs to be completed in 18 minutes. I can take like 10 minutes to complete it, or even I can take 18 hours to complete it. So all these learning activities are basically pre-recorded sessions, and you have the liberty to complete them at your own convenience. All right. So till now, everything is clear. Any queries you have? Any queries till now? Otherwise, we will take you to the second part of the session.
I'm addressing the queries in the chat box, Rohit. You can go ahead.
All right. So students, let's start doing the activity, because we understand that what all I have explained you theoretically, you must have understood. But of course, to get that understanding permanent on your mind, you need to practice that, right? So let's do the learning activity together. All right. So I'm going to tell you how to navigate onto the platform, and I request every one of you to practice it side by side. Not side by side, like first understand what are the steps I am following, and then I will give you the 5 to 10 minutes. Then you have to do the same thing which I have explained you. All right. So let's do the second part of the presentation, that is to do learning activities. So let's go to the skills build. So student, this is the certificate which we are aspiring for. The certificate is about data science versus big data versus data analytics. I have chose this learning activity for you for 2 reasons. One is that it is the shortest learning activity. It will just take you 1 to 2 minutes to complete this course and to get this certificate. Second, we all like work around databases. Your class roll number is a database, your admission number is a database, and even in the professional world, everyone deals with the database. All the Excel sheet data, everything is about data only. So this small course will give you a slight understanding about data analytics, data science, what is big data, and all these things, so that you can also think about that this is a great field as your career option. So yeah, this activity will give you a hint about the data analysis as a domain, and of course a short learning activity which we can do during the session and get this certificate. So I hope I have cleared the objective of choosing this activity. So let's do this activity called data science versus big data versus data analytics together. So there is an activity link which you can see, http://skills.yourlearning. So this is the activity link which Anubhuti will be dropping in the chat box in some time, and you can do this activity, and let's learn that how to do it first. So the moment I click on this link, the platform will bring open a web page. So here I would like to clear one thing, that we don't have an Android application or an iOS application. This entire platform can be navigated through your web browsers only. If you're an iOS user, then your Safari web browser will be sufficient to navigate this, and if you are an Android user, then your Chromes will be sufficient to navigate this platform. So you don't require any special application to operate this. I hope I made this thing clear. So it's a WebEx platform, and the moment I click on this link, it will open up a web page asking that do you want to log in with what all options. So here are multiple options must be coming: login with Google, login with Facebook, login with LinkedIn, login with IBM ID, and so on. So here, out of all these 4 options, I have only registered your Gmail IDs only. So you have to click on login with Google always. The moment I click on login with Google, the platform will bring all the email IDs logged in your device. So in my device, there are 5 mail IDs that I've been on. So I have to select the same email ID which I've given to the institution, to your college. So out of all my 5 email ID, this email ID rohit.028rajput@gmail.com is only registered on this platform. So we have already registered you on the platform, so you can continue leveraging it along. I'm explaining you. So I have to click on rohit.028rajput. The moment I click on it, it will bring me onto the platform web page. You don't require a separate password. You don't require separate credentials to log in. Just select your Gmail ID that has been registered and you are good to go. Now, after I select my email ID, the platform will ask me to choose the language I want to use this platform in. So out of all these languages, my preferred language is English. So I will select English, and I will recommend that to not go for any other language. English language will provide a better user experience to all of you. So yes, let's opt for English as your preferred language. The moment I choose English as my language, the platform will bring me onto a web page that you have selected your preferred language as English. Would you like to continue? There will be a blue button in your bottom of your screen called continue. I have to click on continue. Then the platform will bring me onto the profile section. This is the profile section. I've told you in the PPT, right, that this platform will recommend you learning activities based on your area of interest. I've told you in the session, right, that everyone will be having a very personalized experience onto the platform. This is how platform identifies or seeks your area of interest. So here you are telling your platform your area of interest, your likes, what all learning domains you're interested in, and based on these interests, the platform will be recommending you certain learning activities. So right now we don't have time to make the profile because it's a huge checklist to choose from. You can easily identify 1 or 2 randomly, then click on next. Right now I preferably say to just select customer service representative or cybersecurity professional and then click on next. The moment I click on next, student, the platform will bring me on a web page where platform will be confirming my full name. So here the name of my spelling is Rohit Rajput, which is correct. Just in case if my spelling name is incorrect, then I request you to click on edit name and get your name rectified. All right. So I can click on edit name and get the name of my spelling rectified. And after that, I have to click on done. The moment I click on done, I will be landed onto the tutorial section of the platform. Right now I'm already delivering you the tutorial for the SkillsBuild, so you don't have to see the tutorial again. So just click on cancel. So the moment I click on cancel, the platform will bring a pop-up message saying would you like to skip tutorial or not. Click on skip tutorial. The moment I click on skip tutorial, my learning activity will be opened. This is the learning activity, 1 minute 40 seconds, data science versus big data versus data analytics. All right. So to start any learning activity, there is a one practice that I encourage every one of you should do is to add this activity into the queue. So are you able to see a red circle on the top of your screen? So in this red circle, there is a bookmark option. This bookmark option is the queue list option. You add your songs into your playlist, right? You add your videos into the watch list, right? Similarly, you can add this learning activity in your queue list, which means that you can continue doing this activity later on. So right now, you are not activated onto the platform. You are registered but not activated. To activate yourself onto the platform, you have to click on this section, which will say that you have added this learning activity into your queue. So there will be a small message coming in adding to the learning queue. And then after that, there will be a message coming added to learning queue, which means that you have successfully added this learning activity in your queue list and you can complete it later on as per your own convenience. That is the first step that needs to be done. The second step is to start this learning activity. So to start this learning activity, there will be a blue button in the bottom of the screen, which has been circled with the red mark. Go to this activity. The moment I click on go to this activity, the platform sometimes takes you to third-party platform. The platform sometimes takes you to the YouTube web page. The platform sometimes takes you to the YouTube videos or to some IBM portal. So that happens on the platform, and that is completely okay. So that this activity will redirect you to the YouTube video. I will watch the entire YouTube video, and once I finish watching that video and I come back onto the platform will ask me that do you want to mark it as complete or not. It means the platform is confirming that have you watched the video successfully or not. So here I will say yes, mark as complete, which is the blue button here. And after that, platform will ask me how much time have you invested in completing this activity. So the by default this activity is of 1 or 2 minutes. So you have to select that time you have invested in the activity, and after that click on close. All right. Now let's talk about how to download certificate. So could you see these three dots in the top of your screen? These are three dots. The moment I click on these three dots, there will be multiple options coming in, and the first option is view completion certificate. This is the option which you have to click, and the moment you click on this, your certificate will be generated. You can click on print to save this certificate or print this certificate. You can click on share to share the certificate on your social media handles. And this is how your certificate will be generated, which can be attached to your LinkedIn profiles, to your CVs. And I showed you in the beginning of this session that how the certificate looks like. So I encourage that you should practice different courses onto the platform, learn different activities onto the platform, and get as many certificates as you want, since IBM is issuing you a great giant company and these has a global credibility. So I request every one of you to now practice multiple courses. So before you practice multiple courses, I want you to do this course along with me. So I will take you a quick recap of all the things that needs to be done. And after that, you have to do the learning activity. So I request Anubhuti to drop the link in the chat box. So student, a quick review, just look at it for once. The moment I click on the link, this is a certificate which we are aspiring for. The moment I click on the link, the platform will bring me onto the web page asking me which is the login option I choose. I always have to choose login with Google. I have to choose login with Google. And the moment I click on login with Google, it will give me the multiple login options, which email ID I should opt for. So out of all my 4 to 5 email IDs, my rohit.02h Rajput email ID is registered. You have to select the email ID that you have submitted to your institution. So the moment you click on this email ID, you don't require any other separate credentials or password. And then the platform will be asking you for the desired language. You have to opt for English as a desired language. And after that, you have to click on continue. The moment you click on continue, the platform will be asking your area of interest for the profile section. You can build your profile later on after the session whenever you have time. Right now, I recommend you to just select 1 or 2 area of interest randomly. And after that, click on next. After that, check if the name of your spelling is correct. You can go to the edit section because the same spelling will be reflected in your certificates and your badges. So get your spelling name is rectified here. And after that, click on done. After that done, there will be a tutorial option coming in asking, would you like to see the tutorial? You don't have to begin tutorial because I'm already giving you a tutorial right now. You have to click on cancel, and there will be a pop-up message coming asking to skip tutorial. You have to click on skip tutorial. After that, the learning activity will be opened and you have to do the 3 steps. The first step is to add this activity to the queue, which is the bookmark option on the top of your screen, which is being shown in the red circle. Click on that and they will be adding to learning queue coming in the bottom. And after this, the learning activity has been added to the queue. And to start the learning activity, which is the second step, is to go to the blue button called go to this activity. Then it will be redirecting you to the YouTube video, which you have to see. And after you completed watching that video, you will be coming back onto the platform to ask, and the platform will ask you, do you like to mark as complete? Then you have to click on yes, mark as complete. Tell the platform how much time you have invested, and then click on close. To download the certificate, you have to click on 3 dots on the top of your screen, and the moment you click on the 3 dots, there will be the options coming to view completion certificate. The moment I click on view completion certificate, my certificate will be shown in front of me, and you can print it, you can save as PDF, you can share it on all your social media handles, and that's it. So I hope the walkthrough has been clear. I will give you the live demonstration also, that how the platform looks like. So any of the queries do you have? This is me, Rohit Rajput.
Yeah, Rohit, can you please just bring the PPT to the certificate? I just want to teach students one thing. Yeah,
All right.
that's right. So students, as you can see here, it says that the certificate is presented to Mr. Rohit Rajput, and if you do any course, your name will be reflected here, right? This is done. Now, secondly, it will say okay, for which course you have done this certificate, right? So it will show the data science XYZ, this course you have completed. Now, in today's digital time, where there are high chances of plagiarism, that is, somebody tap your certificate or, just Photoshop your certificate, this will, this particular URL, you can see URL which starts from YRWW ending at KM, right? If you can see in the certificate, this will ensure a unique ID to you so that nobody else can plagiarize that certificate. So for example, Divya has attained a certificate. So her unique email ID, unique URL will be generated on the certificate for every course that you are doing. And just like that, if Alicia is doing it, I'm just looking out the names from the chat box only. So if Alicia is doing any course, so the URL will be different for her. So this will distinguish that this is the course that Alicia has done, and this is the course which Divya has done.
Sorry, I have muted every one of you. So unmute yourself, Anubhuti, to start.
Am I audible now?
Yes, Anubhuti.
All right. So the another thing is that I would like to take the query, which is a very important thing to discuss here, which Divya has raised us. She has asked that if we should log in through our official email IDs or the personal email IDs. So students, as Rohit sir has already discussed that, he showed you the list of the email IDs, right? Rohit, can you please bring back to that list of email ID wala slide? Rohit, can you please bring your slide, that email ID section? All right. So meanwhile, Rohit is doing that. So you can see that there are multiple email IDs. One email ID is your official email ID that you have got from your college, and another are from your personal email IDs. So in your case, we have registered all of you through your official email IDs that you have got through your colleges, right? So I'm assuming that most of you might not log in through your official email IDs very much. So in that case, you will not be able to do if you are not registered from your personal email IDs. So what you have to do, you can access this platform from your official email IDs that is given through your college. Okay, another is your personal email ID, that is the Gmail IDs that you use in your mobile phones or laptops. I would recommend you guys give a database. I'll share a sheet with Professor Surya sir once again, so that you can mention your personal email IDs over there. Okay, because I'm assuming most of the students today have joined from their personal email IDs. So it will be very much relevant, and the output will be generated if you give your personal email IDs as well, so that in future you can log in through both of your email IDs. I hope it's clear. Divya, is your query clear now? All right. So please make sure that, and one more thing, students, we will be sharing a database again with you so that you can put your personal email IDs. And we will be communicating through emails and through WhatsApp also. So we have got your contact numbers as well, I guess. So we will create a WhatsApp group of all the students, okay, with some restrictions over there. And we will be posting continuously some learning activities so that you get an idea what is coming up on the IBM SkillsBuild platform. And all the related activities that we are bringing in. First is that. Second is we will be communicating through emails. So if you find any email through my name, that is anubhuti@csrbox.org or Rohit @csrbox.org. So please do not treat that as a spam thing. So those mails will be something informational that we will be giving to you. All right. So please, we want to make this very clear कि we will not spam your inboxes and your WhatsApp messages with promotional things. We will just post some informational things. So kindly treat them as very important. Thank you so much. Rohit, you can continue now.
All right, Anubhuti, thank you. So I will give the live demonstration of the platform right now. So let me reshare my screen. So student, every time if you're registered onto this platform, you receive a mail, something like this: welcome to SkillsBuild and welcome to SkillsBuild Learn Grow. So to begin leveraging the platform, you have to click on this blue button, and even you can begin your navigation through the link which has been dropped to you in the chat box. So like I've told you that the platform will be asking you options to log in via LinkedIn, Google, or IBM, and so on. So you have to always click on login with Google. And if I click on login with Google, so like I've told you that the platform will be giving you multiple login options, and you have to pick the learning ID that has been registered onto the platform. So in my scenario, rohit.02 at Rajput is the email ID that has been registered. And the moment I click on it, you will be landed onto the platform homepage. All right. So let's do the learning activity that Anubhuti has dropped you. So this was a learning activity which we all were doing: data science versus big data versus data analytics. So to start this learning activity, you have to click on this blue button, which I've told you, right, in the bottom of the screen. So the moment I click on go to this activity,
Rohit, just a moment. I would like to stop you here. I'm so sorry. So students, I have just posted a link in the chat box. You can use it and start navigating it with Rohit sir. So just in case you are not able to do this, because most of you are logged in from your personal email IDs, and I already said that you cannot do it until unless you are not registered from that particular email ID. So just go through the process. Don't worry if it's ask you that we cannot find you in your system. All right. So I'm posting that link again. I hope it's visible to you now. Yes, Rohit, you go ahead.
all right. So to start this learning activity, you have to watch this video. So this is how a video looks like. And let's watch this video together so that we can get the certificate together. All right. All right, so this was the video that will get you this to the certificate. So after I got this, watched this video, like I've told you, there will be a pop-up message coming. Would you like to mark this activity as complete or not? So I have to click on yes, mark complete. And after that, the platform will be asking me the duration, how much time I have invested in this activity. So I have to click on 1 minute, or like, for example, I have like watched this video for 2 minutes, and then I have to click on submit. The moment I click on submit, this activity has been completed. And to get the certificate, I have to click on these three dots on the top of your screen. And after that, you can get your certificate. So this is how a certificate look like. And like Anubhuti has told you, that there will be a unique reference number that will be issued to you, so that nobody can copy the certificate. And to download the certificate, you have to click on print and save as PDF. You can actually take the printout of it also, and you can share it across your various social media handles as well. So let me tell you a few more features of the platform. So before I tell you the features, I would like to know that who all have got the certificate. So I request all those who have got the certificate to write in the chat box that received certificate. So Anubhuti, please keep a track on who all are having the trouble in getting the certificates.
Yes, Rohit. Rohit, so there is a problem here because more majority of the students I can see they are logged in from their personal email IDs and not from their official email IDs because they have been registered through their official ones. So therefore, they are not able to access this right now.
No, actually, we have not received the link itself in the chat
I have
box.
posted in the chat box itself many times. Okay, I'm doing it once again. You just look at it.
Anubhuti, check if you're sending it to everyone. Like there is option coming, right? To everyone, to people in waiting room, to various people. So select if you're sharing it to everyone or not. And so the learning activity link has already been shared in the chat box. So kindly begin your navigation. So student, please go through the pointers which Anubhuti has dropped in the chat box. It will like going to answer your most of the queries. And talking about the innovation camp is a project-based learning, which is just 8 days of commitment you have to give. And all the master classes, all the Zoom meetings will be conducted in the evening only after 4 or 5, so that it should not hinder your regular classroom regime. And I encourage like most of you to participate in this innovation camp. It will be a great learning exposure for all of you. And let me explain you with a few more features of the IBM platform, and then we can wrap up this call. So this is how the homepage of the platform looks like. So to come onto the homepage of the platform, you have to click on the top of the screen called IBM SkillsBuild for job seekers. And after that, to see the learning recommendations, like I've told you, right, the platform recommends you learning activities aligning to your area of interest. So to go through those recommended activities, click on the recommendation tab. And after that, there will be an option called learning. And here you will be able to see all the learning recommendations by the AI algorithm via IBM. And to start any activity, they will be the same step. All right. So for example, I want to do an activity. So these are the learning activities that are offered to me. So if I want to start any learning activity, I have to click on the learning activity, and there will be a blue button called go to this activity. And always I have to click on the blue button only. All right. Coming back to the homepage of the platform. Like I've told you, right, there is a SkillsBuild community, that how all these learners interact with each other, network with each other. So just scroll down a little, you will be able to see join the SkillsBuild community. So the moment I click on this, this is how the SkillsBuild community looks like. Sorry, this is not the web page. So here you don't require any separate login credentials again. Just click on join the SkillsBuild community and you will be redirected onto the web page of that thing. So this is a status section where you can post your learning journey, your learning experiences, if there is something you would like to share with the professional people. And if you scroll down a little, there will be a couple of groups which you can join in, like cybersecurity, AI and data, community guidelines, cloud, getting started, web development, jobs in Germany, customer service, and so on. And joining these groups, you will get the topic-centric updates. So like see how people are interacting with each other, helping each other learn, growing their network, and you also can post your queries and some random learner of SkillsBuild will respond to it. So this is how you can leverage this feature of SkillsBuild community. Coming back onto the homepage of the platform. So if I, for example, want to search for learning activity, there's a search option coming right in the bottom of the screen. So I want to do something around digital, for example. So I will type a digital keyword, and all the learning activities around digital will be coming to me, like digital footprint, digital marketing in your website, draft, non-profit organization, digital transformation, what is digital marketing, and so forth. For example, I want to do something around resume writing. So I will type a keyword called resume, and all the learning activities around resume will be coming up to me. Similarly, you can try out different keywords, look for learning activities that might align to your interest and do them. And the last more feature is to upgrade your profile. You have to click on these three dots, which are on the bottom of the screen, and they will be profile section. So like I've told you, right, you can update your profile whenever you're interested. So this is how profile looks like. You can click on the checklist based on your area of interest. You can update it, upgrade it, or change it whenever you feel like, and click on next. And after that, you can change the name of your spelling, like if it's incorrect, and rectify it from here. And after that, click on done. And that's all about the platform. So any special queries if you have, please feel free to ask in the chat box. Otherwise, we can wrap this call. Great, Nikhil, if you've got the certificate. Any other student have any queries, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, we can wrap up this call.
Rohit, Divya has asked to repeat the last process. Divya, which process you want him to repeat?
The way you want to know the SkillsBuild community feature, right? All right. So I'll explain that again. So for example, this is how the homepage of the screen looks like. To come onto the homepage of the screen, you have to click on IBM SkillsBuild for job seekers. That will bring you onto the homepage. And after that, just scroll down a little. There will be a button coming called Join the SkillsBuild community. This is where all the SkillsBuild learners interact with each other. So click on that. After that, you won't be requiring any separate credential or login or password. Just click on that button and you will be landed onto this web page of SkillsBuild community. And this is a status section. So for example, I want to know about what is digital marketing and I want to know what are the people opinions on that. So I can, what is, so I can post about this thing and I can let people respond to me. I can network with them and talk to them. And similarly, if I scroll down a little, there are certain groups like community guidelines, jobs at Germany, getting started, and I can follow these groups and of course can get the domain specific updates. Like if there is some course coming on SkillsBuild platform around customer service, then it will be posted in this group. And if something new or some event is happening in some other academic institution, the update will be posted here. So you can join the groups that aligns to your interest. And similarly, you can look at how people are interacting. You can respond to their query. You can like their comment. You can comment on their statuses, and that's how you can network with people. All right. So this is all about the SkillsBuild community. I hope I answered your query, Divya. Divya, to get onto the home page of the platform, there is on the top of the screen it is written, right, IBM SkillsBuild for job seekers. You have to click there to come back to the home page of the platform. Deepti, what is the issue you are having? Can you elaborate on it?
So we are not able to get into the page.
Which page? The link which Anubhuti has dropped you in the chat box.
Is so once it is we are getting in, we are not getting any certificate to receive it.
So
We are not able to get into the video or some course.
You're not able to get into the video or the course.
Yes, so the
what
course.
is it coming? The blue button is not coming. Go to this activity button.
No, sir.
Uh, can I make you the host and you can share your screen and show me what exactly it is coming up?
Yeah, sure,
That's
sir.
okay?
Just a moment.
Okay, I'll make you the co-host there.
So we are getting into the video, but after that, the process are not working, sir.
You have watched the video, right? The entire video.
Yes. Yes,
All
sir.
right. And after that, watching the video, there is a 3 dots in the top of your screen. Are you able to see them? On
Sir?
the right side top of your screen, there are 3 dots.
Okay, sir.
So click on those 3 dots.
Yes, sir.
And then there will be an option of view completion certificate. Is it coming?
No, sir, it's not coming. I will try once again. Wait, sir.
And I think that's because you have not completely watched the video.
Okay, sir. I will try once again, sir.
Just a second. Let me see these, please. So Deepti, come back to the this web page.
So what's the duration we have to write?
Duration you can write 1 minute or 2 minutes. That's it. So Divya, click on the link in the chat box. Like, go to the chat box link again. Anubhuti, please drop the link again in the chat box.
Just a second, I'm just dropping it.
All right. So Deepti, Anubhuti is dropping on the dropping the activity link in the chat box. Now click on that link. You will be landed upon straight away onto this activity.
Okay, sir.
All right. Great, Nitya, if you have received it. So click on that activity link which Anubhuti has dropped you. All right, Deepti. And can you share your screen? Like, I want to see what exactly is happening.
Yes, sir.
So if you have clicked on go to this activity, you are brought onto this YouTube video. And all right, you have watched this video, right?
No, sir. I haven't watched. I'll just watch it now and receive it.
All right. So the moment you watch it, the entire video, then the platform will ask you the pop-up message that would you like to mark this as complete. You said yes, I would like to mark this as complete. Then platform will ask you how much time you have invested in this. You can write 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and thereafter you have to click on submit. And after that thing is done, there is a 3 dots on the top of your screen, right? You click on
Yes.
those 3 dots, and then a view completion certificate option will be coming. And after that, you can download your certificate, share it across your social media handles. All right.
Thank you,
So
sir.
these features will be only coming to you after you successfully watch the video. So that is a prerequisite, right?
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Great. Any other student have any questions?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Yeah.
So actually, I'm not getting the option to save that. You told me to save the profile, right? The next to the Chrome. The
So yeah. So the moment you click on share print PDF, all right. If you go to the print option, there's a print option coming, right? So
Yeah.
click on print option, then there will be an option of saving it as PDF will be coming. All right.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, sir,
Yeah. Please ask me.
excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Please ask me what is the question. Your name?
Sir, I reached the home menu, sir. After that, what will do, sir?
You are on which step?
Sir, home menu. I am in only home menu page.
So you have you are able to land on the activity web page. Like you click on the link that has been shared in the chat box, right? The
Yes,
moment
sir.
you click on that link, there will be an option of login with Google, login with XYZ options. You have to click on login with Google, right?
Okay,
Are you
sir.
able to do that? And after
Yes,
that, you
sir.
have to select the email ID that has been registered.
Okay.
So select the email ID that you have submitted to your institution. And after that, you will be landed onto a web page where platform is asking you about your preferred language.
Yeah, I got, sir. That.
All right. So
Yes,
after
sir.
everything is done, like you build your profile, you select your preferred language as English, you check the spelling of your name, and after that you will be landed upon that activity page. All right. And then you have to click on go to this activity, a blue button on the bottom of the screen. And after that, you can start that activity, watch the YouTube video entirely, come back to the SkillsBuild web page and download your certificate with the 3 dots that are on the top of your screen. All right.
Yes, sir.
Try if you're able to do it. And just in case, if you are still having these issues, then Anubhuti can drop her email ID in the chat box and you can reach out to us with the screenshot which you're having. All right.
Sir,
Yes.
so I
Deepti?
completed the video,
Great.
but there's no option of saving the certificate.
There is no option of saving the certificate. Are you able to see the certificate right now?
No, no, sir.
So can you again share your screen?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sir.
So you have not completed this learning activity. You have just added into the queue. Come back, like click on the back button. Yeah, just stay on this browser page, web page. Yeah. So yeah, go to the search option. This is the bottom of the screen. There is search option, right? No, 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 don't scroll. Just the search option. Recommendation, learning, search. Yeah. Type data science versus big data. Data science. and just click on search. This will bring. Yeah, click on search. Yeah, open this first activity, data science versus big data, and click on mark complete. You have watched the video, right? And now the platform is asking you how much time you have seen. You write 2 minutes, then click on submit. Now it has been completed. Go to the 3 dots on the top of your screen. View completion certificate. This is a certificate that has been issued to you. All right. Your name is also written here. And click on print, and you can save this as PDF for your future references. All right. So I think Deepti, your query has been solved.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ask me what happened.
So I have saved, so I got my certificate, but it's not print, it's not saving. I don't know what to do.
You don't want to save it, or you're not able to save it.
I'm not able to save it.
All right, so you have to click on the print option that is coming on the top of it, right? Click on
Okay.
that print option. Then there will be a pop-up message coming because there is no printer attached to your device, right? So there will be a pop-up message coming. Would you like to save it as PDF? Then you can save it as PDF in your device for your future references.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Actually, it's not showing the any option. I mean, when we click to print, right, it's not showing any option.
It generally shows. I'm not sure why is it not showing. Can you again share your screen and show us what exactly?
You have a drop down arrow mark to drop down. You can select there to save as PDF.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
On print.
So it varies from browser to browser. So in my browser, it just comes up in front only, save as PDF. There might be some other feature in your web browser. So yeah, there will be an option of saving it as PDF definitely.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please ask.
Sir, I can't able to log in. I am doing the task in my official email ID itself, but I'm not able to logging into it, sir.
There are 2 reasons for this. Either you are not registered with the same email ID, all right, or so either there are 2 options, that either you are not registered with this email ID, all right. You try providing us your email ID, we will register you on backend. Or there are second chances that you are registered with some other email ID, like you must have given some other email ID to your institution, and that is been registered. So you need to check which email ID has been registered. So that much.
So once can you drop that link, sir? I'll try once more.
All right. So Anubhuti will be dropping that link again in the chat box. And in case you are still not able to do it, drop your email ID and full name to us. We will register you after this call. All right.
So thank you, Rohit, so much for a wonderful session and such a very comprehensive handholding support to our lovely students. And I really thank to all the students, like you have guys have been really very much engaging and disciplined through the entire session. I hope you must have learned a lot from this today's first orientation session. So couple of things to discuss, students. If you have anything else to talk about, okay, if you want to understand more about it, we can also schedule another session whenever you want, because we are running out of some time limit as well. So couple of things to mention here. First, I will again float a data sheet with Professor Surya sir and your respected faculty members. You can just share your personal Gmail IDs also with us. We will register you from that. Okay, then after that you won't be having any such issue. Once that is done, I will also share a pre-recorded video both in English and Hindi, so that you will not be able to do the courses once again. So whatever Rohit has shown you in today's orientation, you will be able to learn from that video as well. So that video will be handy for you till your lifetime. Okay, so whenever you find any query, you just refer to that video and your queries will be sorted. Still, if you are facing any issue, you can just drop me an email. Okay, I am available on email. If you can drop me and let me know your queries, I will personally handle those things. So in few days, you will be receiving a mail from my end, that is anubhuti@csrbox.org. Okay, so kindly follow your emails. Thank you so much. Now you all can leave. Okay, thank you so much, guys, and congratulations to all of you, all those who have received the certificate, and we hope that all of you, all the students who have joined in today, will be receiving certificates and upskilling themselves. And I would also request you to kindly encourage your other friends as well from your college itself, to participate in the skill innovation initiative launched by IBM and upskills themselves. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you so much for joining.
We'll be meeting soon, students. Okay. Thank you.